Hello and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. I am so happy that you are here watching this. So this reading is about what you should need to let go of to move forward in this full moon cycle. We have some tarot cards, some oracle cards, and some sprinkle of charms. All right, so let's take a deep breath in. Close our eyes. And now as we exhale and open our eyes, choose whichever pile draws you in the most. All right, let's get this done. Hello, group one. Let's find out what's happening with you this full moon. All right, this one's going to be a little bit later. So here is where you are right now. This is what's stopping you from moving forward. This is what you need to let go of. And here is where you're moving forward to, and this is what will help you. Okay. So we're definitely going to clarify them, but just off the top of right here. So where you are, you're very fulfilled with your family. I think you might need to let go of your usual moving forward really quickly without really looking at things. But let's find out. So clarifying the Ten of Pentacles is the Chariot. Okay, that's interesting. Clarifying the Knight of Swords is the Two of Swords. Okay. Clarifying the Nine of Cups is the Knight of Wands. Clarifying the Two of Cups is the Nine of Cups. That's interesting. Clarifying the Fool is the World. Okay. Oh, it's so interesting. This is really a cool reading. Okay. So where you are right now, it's you are fulfilled. You feel very fulfilled. You're fulfilled with your family. You just, in general, are fulfilled. You do feel like you have achieved a lot. The only thing here is that I noticed that this card is the Chariot, and here you have it's actually kind of like you're gonna need to make a choice. So maybe you're thinking about the different choices. The fact that we also have the Two of Swords here means that you don't actually know which choice to make. You feel kind of blinded and not sure, very unsure of things. Again, this and the Knight of Swords here, I think, means that you should proceed with caution, like slowly. Don't just kind of go off. Usually that's what goes on, but I think here it's more cautious is better. Not necessarily cautious. It's more like thought out versus just kind of jumping in without knowing. I guess that's what it is. So here to me, it also does seem like the Nine of Cups, which is like really good. It means wish fulfillment. But in this case, since it's kind of stopping you in a sense, I feel like I'm getting this, like, instead of wishing for something, do take action. And definitely the Knight of Wands is somebody of action, which is really interesting because he's also a kind of fast-paced knight. Like, it has fast-paced energy, but it's more of lead with your heart versus leading with, like, always the logical thing to do. Like, think it through, but in a sense, it is kind of leaping forward, but leaping forward from a place of not fear, but more passion. That's what I would say. So instead of just wishing for it, I think time for action is necessary. So here is the Two of Cups, which is like definitely like a love energy, and the fact that it's with the Nine of Cups, I think you've been looking forward to having like love and a balance too. So I think that's going to definitely happen. Like it's getting fulfilled. I think you're on your way there, and that is actually what you should be kind of focusing on, balancing and love. I think that's like very good. So here is also like what's really going to help you as well is going off and starting fresh, starting new, or like kind of going on a new adventure, but looking at it through possibly like actually traveling, because you have the world here too. So looking at it from a place of like excitement, like you're going off into something that you're excited about, not anything that isn't. All right, so let's see. This is what the moon has to tell us. Behold and make the first move, which is perfect. Yes, you do need to make the first move. I think there is a lot of emotion, but the motion is more not from fear, but from passion, from something that you're excited about. So yeah, that's like really important. And we're gonna do another mystical wisdom. Mystical wisdom card just to help us as well. So like, what other advice can we have for this full moon? Cheer up, live in the moment. Okay, so maybe it doesn't seem to me like you're feeling depressed or anything. If anything, you're feeling frustrated and confused. But yes, do cheer up, because I think live for the moment is that kind of a full energy. But it's also like live for the moment, but moving forward. So maybe you're thinking too much about the past. So I think that those two things are really important. So for this new coming full moon, to let go. So let go of the past and move forward. This is like right now, any kind of like inaction is not good. It's like stop wishing for something and actually take action for it. It doesn't have to be big action. It just has to be from a place of passion, but it's also like from just knowing that it will work out. It's just kind of having that energy, and love is important. So yes, so allow yourself to love too. I might just take a little oracle card, but just in a bit. Let's just do the charms, because that's what we like to do. Okay, so charms while I get the other cards ready. Okay, so we have the dolphin. Oh, that's cool. All right, so we have always love. Yeah, love is big for you. Maybe like I think that is very important for you to always love. Oh, sorry, sometimes it just gets blurry for some reason. Hopefully it will stop being blurry soon. If it's not, I apologize. Okay, magically. Okay. So we have always love. So I think yeah, come out of everything, like any kind of new venture that you have with love, like with a passion for what you're doing, not just doing it for the sake of doing it, you know, like not just doing it because you have to, but come from a place of love, and then I think that will be successful. You have the starfish here, which means that you are very resourceful and you're also like very adaptive. So that is really good. You have the butterfly, which means you are going through a transformation, but you're also being watched over and guarded. Here we have the Pegasus, which to me does mean that you're ready to take flight into this new I want to say in this new chapter in your life, you're kind of moving away from things as they were, and now you're leaping into something that is new. I like that. The dolphin is like, dolphins are very intelligent. They're also highly intuitive. So I think you should definitely use your intuition, and it will be beneficial when you're, especially like when you're making those choices that you like inevitably feel like stuck with and blinded with, especially when you feel like you can't decide because maybe your head's giving you too many options. Like take a deep breath, calm your brain, like take a deep breath in and out, and then kind of just sit with yourself for a little bit and then just see what really your intuition, your gut is telling you. And I think that you will see that pans out a lot better than just kind of making a decision based on like all your too many chattery voices that are not really yours, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I think this is really good. I think you're gonna have wonderful, that it's looking like you're moving forward. There's a lot of good momentum going for you. So let go of your attachment to the past, no nostalgia, like cheer up and live in the moment, but do be bold and make the first move. It could also be with love, if that is, if you're scared of making the first move with in terms of a romantic, um some sort of romance in your life, and you're not really sure, a romantic relationship that you're not sure about, be willing to be bold and make the first move. All right, group one, I hope that was helpful. If you liked the reading, please do consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. I truly appreciate that you took the time out to watch this. I hope you have a wonderful full moon day and the rest of the full moon cycle. Sending you lots of love and light. Bye-bye. Group two, let's find out what you need to release in this full moon spread and reading. Okay, this is the Oracle card, but we'll do this a little bit later. Okay, this is where we are right now. You are the King of Wands. This is what is preventing you from moving forward. This is what you need to also let go of. This is what will help you. That's interesting. And this is how you can keep keep going forward and letting go of all this other stuff. So this is going to help you let go of what you need to let go of. Okay, so we're going to just clarify the cards. So clarifying the King of Wands is, clarifying the King of Wands is the Hierophant. Okay. Clarifying the Magician is Two of Cups. There's a lot of love this time. Oh, I forgot to do the love reading for the other group. I will hopefully do a little bit for you as well. Okay. Whoops. Clarifying the King of Swords 2 came out. We have the 5 of Swords and we have the 10 of Wands. Ooh, okay. Clarifying the 10 of Swords is the 4 of Cups. Clarifying the Sun is the Hermit. Okay. All right. So as you are right now. So the King of Wands is somebody who is very entrepreneurial. They know what they want and they're taking the action to go forward to it. Since that has the Hierophant here, to me it seems like you're also somebody who's very learned or is in the process of learning more. So either you're a teacher or you're the student. Yeah, and also it seems to me like you do care a lot about like kind of religious things, but spiritual things, not religious things. So yeah, let me stand corrected. Okay. So the Magician is what is sort of impeding your growth right now, what you need to let go of. So this is what you're going to need to let go of. The Magician and the 2 of Cups. Seems to me like, so the Magician is usually like you're capable of manifesting things, right? That's what it means. But sometimes what it could be is that there's a deception being like a trickery, more like a magician that does, like the magician in standards, like that does more tricks than it does actual manifestation. And here in the 2 of Cups, I think, I want to say that two ways to look at this. There's an imbalance here. There's an imbalance in you. You might be too focused on manifesting something for yourself, and so there's an imbalance for it. But there's also, to me, it seems like that in terms of a romantic relationship, there you might be wearing a mask, that you're trying to hide yourself from the other person that you're wanting to be with, and that's not really helping you at all at this point in time. Yeah. All right, so here we have so this is what we need to let go of. This is also what's stopping us, what's blocking us, the King of Swords. So he's very logical. He does everything through logic. And I think here we have, since it's the Five of Swords, there's like conflict, and there's just, it feels like somebody's taking advantage of somebody. And with the Ten of Wands to also confirm that, I feel like you might feel like there's too much burden on you. You might be overwhelmed with other people's expectations, and that's not helping you at this point. This is like blocking you from actually moving forward towards what you want, which is the Sun, which is a fulfillment. So too much dealing with others, and like taking on too much burden is really really kind of slowing you down. It's not letting you move forward. So here we have the Ten of Swords. So this is what we kind of need to let in, and the fact that I think that we're letting this in, right? This to me seems like you need to kind of let go. I think you need to let go of what other people think of you, and other and all this kind of, a lot of, to me, seems like these are actually negative self-thought. It's also like you're also feeling stuck and bored, and you're not, you're just kind of ignoring that there is more coming in. You're in this like really negative state of thinking and feeling. It's like feeling a little sorry for yourself, feeling like like you don't have enough, and there's scarcity, but it's also like this kind of like really just being like everybody's taking advantage of you. You're not being appreciated enough. It's like that kind of thought of like, kind of just also laying down and just giving up, which is, like that is that kind of thing. So I think what you need to do here is, in a sense, let that, like, shrug it all off, like let go of this, because it's really like really kind of really making you not be happy, and it's just not letting you move towards what you actually want. This is the Sun. The Sun is happiness. I think here we have the suggestion of really just taking time for yourself, and finding your center, letting go of so much of perception of others, and also like stop, like not just looking at all the cups that are like not good, but actually trying to look for the cup that is there, that like life is giving you some sort of a gift, like you're getting something that you wanted, but you're not even noticing it right now. So that would be like letting that go. Take some time for yourself, like really, like do some meditation, just kind of really focus internally, and see. I think you'll be able to shrug off all the stuff that is really not there. Okay. And then you have surrender to the divine for the full moon. So that makes a lot of sense. You are in the Hermit is definitely surrendering. It's like and again, that's it. It's like you're surrendering, I think, all the things that no longer serve you, which is really, to me, a lot to do with what other people think, and you're just kind of carrying other people's burdens on your shoulders too. So I think just let that all go. Just like surrender it all to the divine, and it will be so much better. Okay. Let's also get another oracle from the Mystic Wisdom. See what other awesome wisdom we can get for it today. Intuition. Trust your intuition. Okay, yeah. So I think especially when it has, maybe it's not you who's wearing the mask, but the other person might be. Somebody is wearing a mask in your relationships. But yes, trust your intuition. Not so much your, again, it's sort of like group one in a sense. It's like not so much that you have to, it's like you have all these thoughts that are not necessarily yours in a sense. It might be just like things that you don't really have nothing to do with you, but you're feeling somehow. So again, carrying somebody else's burdens. But if you use your own intuition, I think you would clarify it a lot more. Okay, so let's do some, since there is to me like love here. Let's do a card of the Romance Angels Oracle cards. So just to see what's happening here in terms of love. A new love. I've been getting that a lot. So there's a lot of new love coming into a lot of people's new lives. Okay, so there might be a new love. The Two of Cups there. I think maybe if you stop, okay, so how about this? You stop wearing a mask. Stop trying to be something you're not. And I mean that in a sense of like, you know, when you're just trying to show off, like, you don't try to show off, but be vulnerable and be really who you are. I mean, I think then new love will definitely find you. All right, so let's do the charms, and let's do the charms. Okay. All right, so we have a lot of stuff, so you can always love. That's another charm that came from last group. So yes, go through everything with love. I think that is very important. Believe in love. Always. I was like, there's a lot of love here happening in this, starting for the new moon. Yeah, something, the cat here to me seems like, oh, again, it got blurry. Okay, so that cat here scene is like something's hidden. Something is like, I think you might be hiding from maybe you're hiding from love. Yeah, maybe you are hiding from love. Maybe you're scared of it. But I think it's time. It's all right to allow yourself. You are being guarded. Angels are watching over you. Believe in love. It is coming. You can. As you move forward. Yeah, like the sun can be that you do want union with somebody. You are looking for that fulfilling life. And you are on your way to it. Just, release. Focusing on things that. Focusing on things that already happened, and allow like the universe to actually give you the love, because it's really there. I think if you surrender to the divine, the love that you want is coming, but you don't keep putting up your own blocks to it. Like, don't put so many conditions to it. We have the two keys, which means that you definitely do have have everything that you need to move everything forward. The elephant means that there is family, but it also could be that you are slowly moving towards where you need to be. Music, to me, it's right now, it's the music of your heart. I think you've been not allowing your heart to really sing. You've been kind of very blocking it off with being the King of Swords, being focused too much intellectually. It is now time to let your heart sing, let your heart tell its truth to the world. Okay, group 2, I hope that was helpful, and I think you're on your way. You're doing really well. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you did like the reading, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. I really appreciate those of you who have done so. And just thank you so much for taking the time to watch this whole reading. I really appreciate you, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Have a super great rest of your full moon cycle. Bye! Hello, group 3. Let's find out what's happening with you during this moon cycle and what we should be letting go of. Okay. The moon oracle we'll use later. So this is where you are right now. Sorry, upside down by accident. The Page of Pentacles. This is where what's blocking you right now. It's what you need to let go of. Like these actually things are that both blocking you. This is what you will need to move forward. Both, yeah, we're moving forward. This is where you're actually kind of aiming for. This is really what you're looking forward to having. All right. So, and this is how you can go about having it as well. All right. So here we go. Let's see. Clarifying for the Page of Pentacles is the Seven of Cups. Clarifying for the Nine of Swords is the Knight of Swords. Clarifying for the Eight of Swords is Four of Wands. I see. Clarifying for the Devil is the King of Cups. Clarifying for the Ace of Wands is the World. Oh, this is really cool. Okay, so right now, as you are, I think you're a student or starting or trying to study. Like you have like a lot of young energy. You're kind of studying something, but not really sure what. So you might have many interests, and it does seem like you do have like a lot of interest, and you're kind of unsure what to go forward with. You're also having this, the Nine of Swords, which means that you're feeling like emotionally not like you feel like not just trapped, because you actually do feel trapped, but it's just like there's a lot of sorrow. You feel like hopelessness is what I'm hearing. You're really feeling hopeless, and I think it's really has a lot to do with like you feel like you can't really move forward, and you're just doing everything kind of just you feel like you have to battle everything, and you're just feeling hopeless because you feel like you can't, feel like you're trapped in this. Yeah, you're just trapped. You really want to have like like a celebration. You really want to have some sort of union, but it's not, you just can't seem to do it right now. So really, like, I think what we really feel like you need to really release right now is there's like this energy of like feeling that you kind of have to take everything on, like, and battle everything, and it's just like, and feeling like it's never gonna end. It's just gonna keep going. This total sort of apathy, but it's also just hopelessness. You're like feel like you need to let go of the binds. I think this is really interesting because this is, to me, it's like you have some sort of like an addiction. I guess it really is an addiction. Like you're codependent on somebody else. But I think the codependency is like really, it's not helping you at all. It's like it makes you just like the other person doesn't, or like this, whether it's a person or whether it's an activity, you want it to fulfill you, but it's not fulfilling you. You really are looking to be fulfilled. You are looking for love. And I think that's what it really is. I think in a sense it's like, and see, he's holding the hand and he has two ropes, but he's not actually holding onto it. It's kind of just, they can go, but they're choosing not to. Right now, for you to move forward, I think you need to choose to like walk away from whatever like you're using to fill that hole of like wanting, of like love and just feeling good about yourself. You're using that, not real, like you don't have the actual confidence, but you're using it, you're using this addiction as a crutch to be, and it's funny because it's stopping you from actually achieving what you want. Just a passion, new beginning, possibly to me traveling the world, seeing the world. Like you have the potential to have it all, like to have the beginning, to have this like really passionate and magical things happening into your life, but you're not allowing it at all. It's like, no, it's not happening right now. We need to like really let go of this hopelessness, of this feeling stuck energy. We have to like let that all go. You have to let go of like choose to walk away from this codependency and addiction to something that is not serving you. Here we go. All right, so we have nothing is set in stone. And that's really cool. Because in a sense, it's like you are not stuck. You're not like stuck here. You're not like, you feel like everything is kind of predetermined. And I think that's part of your hopelessness too. But nothing is set in stone. You can choose to let go of this addiction, this codependency. You could choose to follow passion and go towards like the world and having it all. But you have to but there is things that you do have to let go of. And that is really like all that like negative thinking. I really, really highly suggest meditation, but not just meditation, maybe like affirmations, baby affirmations. It doesn't have to be like, you can't jump from like feeling trapped and like hopeless to feeling, oh, I feel really good all of a sudden. I mean, so work your way, like things are working out for me. That's a really good affirmation. Things are working out for me, even if it doesn't feel necessarily true all the time. Look for the times when it does, like there are things that about your life, because there is, like, you have the Four of Wands, there is some sort of like real happiness for you out there. I just think you haven't been focusing on it as much. So let's see what other advice the mystical wisdom has for us. Group 3. Choices. Make the best choices. And it's also, this one is also, I think, has to do with you as well. Enlightenment, pursue spiritual growth. So I really do think, yeah, you have the option to make a different choice than you are choosing right now. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying you have the option. It's not like things are not stagnant. Like they're not like they're not set in stone. Okay. So let's do romance for what's happening romantically, because I feel like new love. Okay, dude, seriously. It's been happening like this whole time. This June reading has like lots of new love coming into everybody's life, which is not a bad thing. I'm just like, wow, it just blows my mind. So yeah, so here, choose new love, I think. Or like yeah, like there's so much new potential out there. I don't want you to feel like everything is set in stone, that you're being stuck in your like don't feel that hopelessness. If you can, just, there is beauty and new love, there's new potential out there. Just open your heart up to it, and I think it'll shine a light in there and guide you through any of this darkness that you're feeling. All right, let's see what those sprinkle of charms have to say about all of this. All right, yes, the sun. I think there's like so much sun. There's so much light for you out there. Love and be loved. Always love. I think that is a big thing. Love is like really strong this month. Transformation. You are transforming. Thank you. Also, this actually, to me, seems like it's actually a moth. So I think you have like, you're a moth. You're really attracted to something that's kind of burning you. I think we need to let that go. Live your dream. I think live your dream. Let's move to a different kind of dream. Fairy here is, to me, it's like there's passion, there's something new, there's like magic around you. Dolphin, very intelligent, very intuitive. Use your intuition. I think you're sort of like this little oyster. You are blocking off yourself and your own, like, the gifts that you have to give to the world. Sorry, I'm blocking you. I was just trying to like make it so it actually focus. So yes, love and be loved, always love. So there's just like so much love for you out there, group 3. So try to make the choices that make you happy. Yeah, and look for your own growth. I think that that's very important for you at this point in time. So I hope the reading was helpful, group 3, and I am just, if you like it, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. I'm super grateful to you for just watching this, and if you actually do give it a thumbs up and subscribe, that's even, like, I'm even more grateful for it. I just want to send you lots of love and light, and just know that things are always working out for you. All right, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your full moon cycle, and bye-bye.